Right, here we got some big billy goat's gruff here. Look at them. They're massive. Look at them. All the females ran off in the middle, and these are really big. I hope they're friendly. I wouldn't fancy being attacked by any of them. My God, look at them all. It's a whole family, aren't they lovely? Aren't you beautiful? Christ, there's loads of you. God, Maggie would love you lot. I think the big one, the oldest one, is that one there. And he's letting everybody else, these are the chiefs. And they're letting everybody else pass first. See? Beautiful, those white coats. I've got to move now though, look, come you lot, because I'm getting cold. Oh, such wind. They're beautiful, aren't they? I've got to come down, goaties, because it's getting a bit cold. Oh, you're sat down now. You're going to let me pass, aren't you? I don't fancy being butted, darlings. There's Cheddar Gorge, everyone. What a lovely find. What a lovely find, isn't it? They're not bothered. They're used to people, I expect. I'm just going to walk gently past. I know you're the chief goat. It's very cold though, isn't it? That's it. Go on then. I respect you. You're not the biggest one now, you've got quite small horns. You're not the biggest. There's bigger ones than you around somewhere. Isn't it? You are nice, but you're not the biggest ones. He's quite big, that one up there. There's some bigger goats than that somewhere about, with massive horns. Bye-bye then. It's good to get a good family like that, actually. But like I said, there are bigger goats than that. The weather is changing. It's getting quite grey now, and the feeling of even snow. That's how cold it's feeling. But right over in the distance, we've got Glastonbury Tor. Just zoom in. We can't do the gorge without bringing that in. There we go. There's the tour. I think that's a northeast wind. That is very, very cold. My hands are freezing. This hand. What I'll do is just keep the camera on for a minute, because we might see some bigger goats. They might just be round the corner, and it saves me having to fiddle with the dials at the moment and my fingers being so cold. It's always good to capture them. A lovely family they are. Lovely family of goats. They do like wandering around here. I mean, there's lots for them to eat and lots of shelter. And they're so laid back. I mean, they're so cool, these goats. I mean, the little female ones tend to be scared stiff and they run about quickly. But, no, there is about 5 or 6 very, very big goats. Now, I don't know where they are at the moment. Those are like the middle lot. No, there's the ones I captured last year. I got photographs, of course, and video. Their horns were just massive, almost like bigger than a rhinoceros's horn. Right, I'm going to turn off again in a minute because look, I've got to go downhill. It's less windy now and less cold now. The start of the day, about 10 videos ago, was warm. I was really hot earlier. I didn't need scarf, hat, gloves, nothing. And there was no wind. If there was a wind, it was very warm. But not any longer. The ice, they said it's going to get cold. It's going to be freezing tonight, -6. So I do hope that bus isn't going to be too late. That's the only good thing about the 4 o'clock bus, is that it's never late. Not really, because it picks kids up, see? But the 5 o'clock one starts getting dodgy. And I don't ever like to get the 6 o'clock one, because that is the last bus, and if I've had to wait to 7 o'clock before now. I mean, I always said I wouldn't bother with the buses in cold weather because of hanging about. And I didn't bring hot water today either. I'm still keeping the camera rolling because I half expect to see the really big billy goats. Who ramble all through here, of course. Yeah, starting to get that snowy grey look. But it's not so windy down here. We're going into shelter now, thank goodness. Right, over and out for a while. It's a beautiful scene. Right then, I've just come down, saw some more goats actually. Did a small video a minute ago. And I'm now going down, just a few feet away is the steep steps. Very slippery and muddy that way. And it's, believe it or not though, it's quicker to go straight down there. Because I'm a bit early for my bus, I'm taking a diversion which is slightly longer today, rather than going down straight there. So, because I mean I can get down that in quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. I mean I could go slower, but it's hard on the feet. At least this way it's a bit more gentle, a bit more relaxing doing it this way. So I thought I'd do a little bit of video. It's starting to get slightly darker, but not a lot, because it doesn't get dark now at 5:30, 6. But the blue sky's gone and the sun's gone in. But down here there's no wind. It was quite cold up on the top with the wind, very sharp wind. So coming down here, I knew this would be better for me. And I can drag it out a little bit. Not I want to drag it out, but I could have, if I'd pushed myself, I could have got the 4 o'clock bus. But as it is, I don't have to rush. So, Because I never get it. I never really get it right. I think, oh yeah, no. I'll say to myself, yeah, I'll get the 4 o'clock bus, or I'll get the 5 o'clock bus, knowing that 6 o'clock bus is the last bus. But buses aren't always reliable once the 5 o'clock zone kicks in because of the traffic jams. Coming out of Wells, going through Banwell, there's a backlog. Bus drivers try to catch up and all this sort of thing. And that'll start happening. The traffic will start building up at Banwell and Wells End at 4 o'clock when the kids come out of school. But then once 5 o'clock comes, you'll get all their workers as well. Office workers, shop workers and all that coming along. So basically, there could, even though I'm planning on 5 o'clock, before now I've had to wait an hour on top. Now that's no joke when it's cold, and the bus stop is quite exposed there. But you have to make sure you're visible because it could drive straight past. They could drive straight past you. Not far back. I keep hearing somebody else talking, but I'm not sure which way they'll go. I mean, other people might only know this route, or they might prefer this route as well. It's more gentle. It's gentler. Even coming up it, it's gentler than the sheer climb up from over there. Not everyone knows about this route, and that's how steep it is going down there, look. But not everyone knows about this route. And it's a lot nicer going downhill because it's still a climb up. Coming up this way, there's still a climb. But it's a little bit more level, if you know what I mean. Just a little bit more level. I've never seen deer or anything like that around here. I don't even know if deer do come to Cheddar. I'm not really sure. I've never seen them. The only reason I'm doing such a long video is because I got it on charge. And quite often with these long ones I have to split them. Let's check the time again. It's only 4:10. The bus, that 4 o'clock bus, is probably only just arrived. Got a good hour. It's hard to slow up, actually. It is hard to slow up. But if I am going to slow up, this is the best place. Because it's warm. It's warm here. I'm going to be exposed and everything to the elements in a minute, so, and traffic, all that sort of stuff. Right, over and out.